first question. If the distance of separation between two charges is increased, the electrical potential energy of the system. So they are asking here that when distance between the two charges is increased, what is the general formula for potential energy? And the very general formula for potential energy, U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. For example, if I consider two charges Q1 and Q2 at separation R, and this is equation for potential energy. According to this particular equation, how U is related to R? U is inversely proportional to R. That means when R increases, U will decrease. When R increases, potential energy decreases. But another situation also we can imagine here. That is, if two charges are taken, of course, one is positive charge Q1 and second one is negative charge Q2. In this particular case, potential energy becomes 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q1 Q2 by R. Since they are having some negative values, so when R increases, you can just tell here that U also increases, since it is having a negative sign. That means between the charges of same sign, when R increases, potential energy decreases. But in case of potential energy between two opposite charges, then when R increases, potential energy also increases. Okay. Now, question number 2. 3 particles, each having a charge of 10 microcoulomb, are placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle of side 10 centimeters. The electric potential energy of the system is. So 3 particles are taken, each are having 10 microcoulomb, and the side of a triangle is 10 centimeters. Now, if I just draw here a triangle, an equilateral triangle, for example, at the 3 corners of the triangle, there are 3 charges 10 microcoulomb, and each side is 10 centimeters only. But if you want to calculate the total potential energy, then it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R between first 2 charges. Q1 into Q2 is 10 micro into 10 micro. That is nothing but, of course, all the same charges. Now I will write the formula here. Since all are same charges, let me consider Q square by R. Plus, between these 2 charges, those are also similar charges and same distance only. Na? So this will be also the same thing. This will be also the same thing. So in 3 combinations, we can have same answer. So the total potential energy will be 3 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q square by R. So that is 3 into 9 into 10 power 9 into Q square given 10 micro into 10 micro, that is 100 into 10 power minus 12 by distance R is given 10 centimeters. You have to convert it into meters. That is 10 into 10 power minus 2, that is 10 power minus 1. So this will be 27. This will be 100 into 10 power 9, 10 power 11, 10 power 12. This will be cancelled here. So finally, the answer for potential energy for the given system is 27 joules. Okay. Now, question number 3. 3 charges Q plus Q plus Q are placed at the vertices of a right-angled isosceles triangle as shown. The net electrostatic energy of the configuration is 0 if Q is equal to. So here some figure is given, just like It is an isosceles triangle. We can draw here the triangle like this. That means two sides are same and third side is different here. Two sides are same. So what are the two sides given? These two lengths, let me consider A, then this length will be root 2A. And the charges were given here capital Q, and these are plus Q, and this is plus Q. Capital Q, we don't know how much the charge is and what sign it is having also, we don't know. You have to find out capital Q value in terms of small q. Now, it was given in the question that total electrostatic potential energy is 0. In that particular case, see here, between capital Q and one small q, this one I consider. See the total potential energy. Of course, in all the combinations, when you take 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common. And capital Q into small q by A. And second one is between these two I consider. That is capital Q and small q by root 2A. And between these two charges, small q and small q square by A. And this total potential energy is given 0. That means all the factors which are common here, you can just bring out and they will go into the zero value only. So finally you will have here, so capital Q plus capital Q by root 2 plus small q. This is equal to 0. Then capital Q value you have to find out now. So that capital Q plus capital Q by root 2 equal to minus small q. When you take common here capital Q, 1 plus 1 by root 2 equal to minus q. Then it will be root 2 plus 1 by root 2. If you write the same factor in the other side, then it is minus q into root 2 by root 2 plus 1. So finally the answer is minus q into root 2 by root 2 plus 1. So this is the answer for capital Q in terms of small q. Next, question number 4. If an electron moves from rest from a point at which potential is 50 volt to another point at which potential is 70 volt. So there are 2 points considered. One point is at 50 volt potential and other point is at 70 volt potential. If an electron is just moved from this 50 volt potential to 70 volt potential, then its kinetic energy in the final state will be, they're asking here about kinetic energy. Now, let me consider 2 points here, point A and point B. And at this point potential is given 50 volt and at this point potential is given 70 volt. And an electron is placed here and it is just moved from this point to this point. Now, what is the formula for potential energy here? Potential energy is nothing but potential into charge. So according to that, so what is the potential here? 50. And charge is minus E. Electron charge is minus E. And here the potential energy is. Here also the formula is VQ and potential given 70 and it is minus E. Now what is the change in potential energy? U final minus U initial. Change in potential energy is minus 70E minus 50E. That is finally minus into minus plus 50, that will be minus 20E. And if you want to calculate change in kinetic energy, that will be plus 20E opposite to the change in potential energy. So, but K final minus K initial is 0 given. Why? Because the particle is at rest at point A. So this is equal to 20 into E. So that means 20 into E is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. This will be 32 into 10 power minus 19 and 3.2 into 10 power minus 18. Sorry, 3.2. No? So finally, the kinetic energy is 3.2 into 10 power minus 18 joules. Okay. If you just moves a particle from 50 volt potential to 70 volt potential, first you have calculated the difference in potential energy, which is equal and opposite to difference in kinetic energy, and hence finally K initially 0, na? So that K final we got the answer 3.2 into 10 power minus 8 joules. Now question number 5. In the following diagram, the work done in moving a point charge from point P to point A, B and C is respectively as WA, WB and WC. Then see the question here, a charge is placed at point P here, and this charge is moved to A in one case, this charge is moved to B in one case, and this charge is moved to C in other case. In all the three cases, the work done in the process was given, and they are asking here, what is the relation between works done in the three processes? For this question to answer, you have to remember here, when should we do some work? For example, if a charge Q is placed here which produces some electric field, in this electric field, if you want to move some charge from one point to another point, definitely we have to do some work. But out of this electric field, if you want to just move any particle from one position to another position, we have no need to do any work because here potential is 0. Outside the electric field, the potential is 0 at each and every point. So there is no need to do any work to move the charge from one point to another point. The similar thing was given in the question. 3 points are given at different points, but except this test charge, no other source charge was placed anywhere in the field. If there is no source charge, there will be no electric field from any particular charge. Hence, if there is no electric field, if you want to move a charge from one point to another point, always the work needed to be done will be 0. So, question number 6. A hollow metallic sphere of radius r is given a charge q. Then the potential at the center. A hollow metallic sphere means, in such case, what is the electric field? What is the value of electric field in hollow metallic sphere? That is, electric field is equal to 0. If electric field is 0, potential will be minus integral E bar dot dr bar. So if you take integration 0, integration for 0 will be simply constant. It will be constant. So in that particular sphere, hollow sphere, what all over the space inside the metal sphere, potential remains constant. How much it will be? Whatever the potential is there on the surface, the same potential it maintains inside the surface at any point. So that V is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by capital R. So that is the formula for electric potential inside the hollow sphere, and the electric field will be 0. Next, question number 7. 8 charges having the values. 8 charges having the value as shown in the figure are arranged symmetrically on a circle of radius 0.4 meters in air. Potential at center O will be. Very much simple calculation. It is just simply the scalar quantity only, the potential. Hence, first of all, you can see here all the charges are at same distance from center. So the problem became very, very simple. When all are at same distance, you can just go through the total charge. What is the total charge? You can calculate here the total charge. Plus 5, minus 5, 0, 7, minus 5, 2, plus 11, 13, plus 7, 20, 20 plus 15, 35, 35 minus 8, 20, 7, 28. So finally, the total charge in that particular on that particular surface will be 28, I think, microcoulomb. It is 28 microcoulomb. Hence, the potential V at center they are asking us to calculate. Potential V is equal to, general formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R, and this is equal to 9 into 10 power 9, and the total charge was given 28 into 10 power minus 6 by the radius of the sphere is given 0.4, and also we are calculating the potential at center, na? So that's why it will be, so this will be 70, 630 into 10 cube, and of course it is 63 into 10 power 4. 63 into 10 power 4 volt is the answer. Now, question number 8. As shown in figure, charges plus Q and minus Q are placed at the vertices B and C of an isosceles triangle. The potential at the vertex A is, so here in an isosceles triangle, this length is given B and this length is given A. And what are the charges placed? Plus Q and minus Q are placed at the vertices B and C given. The potential at A they are asking. See here. According to the question given, the diagram can be drawn like this. These two sides are same only. And this was taken, and the length of this part is taken A, and this is B and this is B. If this is A. What are the charges placed here? They have placed the charges here plus Q and here minus Q. Na? If you want to calculate potential at this point due to this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by this distance. This will be root over A square plus B square. And in this case also same distance will be there, and same answer you will get with the negative sign because of minus Q. They are asking only the total potential. Na? Both are having same values, hence total potential will be 0. If two opposite charges are at same distance, equal and opposite charges, then total potential will become 0. Simple question it is. And now, question number 9. A charge minus Q and another charge plus Q are kept at 2 points A and B respectively. Keeping the charge plus Q fixed at B, the charge minus Q at A is moved to another point C, such that ABC forms an equilateral triangle of side L. The net work done in moving the charge minus Q is. So here it was taken two charges. What are the two charges? Minus Q and plus Q given. The points were mentioned here. Let me consider this is A and this is B. Or let me consider this is A and B. A is given minus Q and B is given plus Q. Keeping the charge plus Q fixed at B. This is at the this will remain at the same point. And the charge minus Q at A is moved to another point C, such that ABC forms an equilateral triangle like this. That means the minus Q charge A is moved to the point C. But here, from charge capital Q, from the point B, A and C are at same distances. Even after moving the charge from minus Q from A to C, of course, it will be at same distance only. So then the net work done. So at same distance for same charges, what will happen? At same distance, always the potential remains same. That means the charge was moved between same potentials. Between same potentials, what is the potential difference? 0. Hence, there is no need to do any work between same potential points. Okay, so answer will be 0 here. Next. Question number 10. The work done in bringing a 20 coulomb charge from point A to point B for distance 0.2 meters is 2 joule. The potential difference between the 2 points will be, so some charge was brought from point A to point B, and how much work is done also given here, and voltage they are asking, potential difference they are asking. And all of you know that simply potential difference is nothing but V equal to work done to bring a unit positive charge, W by Q. And W given W given how much? 2 joules was given. The work done is 2 joules by what is the amount of charge which was brought from point A to B? That is between the 2 points, that is 20 coulomb. So finally it will be 1 by 10 joule per coulomb or simply volt. That means answer is 0.1 volt. Just by the definition, easily you can solve this problem by the definition of potential. Now, question number 11. The charge plus Q is revolving around a stationary plus Q in a circle of radius R. If the force between the charges is F, then the work done of this motion will be. So, simply you can understand here that one charge plus Q is placed at center and another charge is moving along circular path around that. If the another charge is in circular path, always it will be at same distance only. No? At same distance always, at each and every point on the circular path, the potential remains same because all are at same distance from the center. Hence, between the same potential to move a charge, then there is no need to do any work. So that work done will be 0. Now, question number 12. 4 equal charges plus Q are placed at the 4 corners of a body of side A each. That means it is just square only. Work done in removing a charge minus Q from its center to infinity. So here one square shaped body was taken, and in this particular case at all the 4 corners the charges placed were plus Q charges, and at center there is minus Q. And here the minus Q charge has to be removed from that position, and it has to be brought to infinity. That means the final configuration will be only this one. Okay. Now, to do that, what is the work done they're asking? So it is nothing but the potential energy of the first system minus potential energy of the second system. The change in potential energy will be the work to be done. See here. Here to calculate the potential energy, different combinations you have to consider between these two. Just a minute. So between these two charges, and between these two, and between Q and this Q, and like that so many combinations will be there, and also the combinations you have to take along with minus Q also. But here also some similar combinations are there between the charges at corners. So when you take the difference in potential energies in the two combinations, the similar combinations will be cancelled. Apart from those, what are the remaining combinations? What are the excess combinations here in the first figure? That is all combinations with minus Q only. So the difference in potential energy, you can take here, that is work done. That is work done. Of course, U initial minus U final. So that work done is nothing but potential energy between these two. 1 by 4 pi epsilon. It is common factor for everything. So minus Q square by, what is the distance here? If side is A, and this will be A by root 2. So minus Q square by A by root 2. And this also will be the same thing. All are at same distance and same charges. So you can multiply with 4. 4 times you can take the same value. So this will be 4 and 4 will get cancelled. And finally this is root 2 Q square by pi epsilon naught A. That is the answer for change in potential energy, and that is nothing but the work done. And question number 13. 2 point charges 100 microcoulomb and 5 microcoulomb were placed at points A and B respectively with AB equal to 40 centimeters. So here two charges 105 microcoulombs were placed at 40 centimeters distance. The work done by external force in displacing the charge 5 microcoulomb from B to C, where BC is 30 centimeters and angle ABC given pi by 2. Okay. Here it is given that two charges were taken. What are the two charges? 100 microcoulomb and 5 microcoulomb. Both were placed at 40 centimeters distance. And the 5 microcoulomb charge is brought from the point B to another point C, which is at 30 centimeters distance. Then they're asking us here to calculate the work done by external force. So in first case, the charges are at these two positions. In second case, the charges are at A and C. In both the cases, if you take the potential energy, and the difference of potential energy indicates the work done in the process. So initially the potential energy, first I will calculate. Initially, what is the potential energy? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. That is 100 into 5 into 10 power minus 12 by distance is 40 centimeters, that is 0.4 meters. And final potential energy is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 100 into 5 into 10 power minus 12, but the distance here is different. And if this is 40 and this is 30 centimeters, since it forms a right angle triangle according to the given question, and this will be 50 centimeters. So here the distance in the final positions will be 0.5 meters. So if we just take the difference of these two, so that will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 100 into 5 into 10 power minus 12 is common, and 1 by 0.4 minus 1 by 0.5. If we just calculate that value, and finally you will get the answer here, that is 2.25. And 2.25 joules, that is nothing but 9 by 4 joules. But they are asking here work done by external force, hence it will be minus 9 by 4 you will get. Work done by electrostatic force will be 9 by 4, but work done by external force will be minus 9 by 4 joules you will get. Okay, now question number 14. there is an electric field E in the positive x direction. The work done by the electric field in moving a charge 0.2 coulomb through a distance of 2 meters along a line making an angle of 60 degrees with the x-axis is 4 joules. What is the value of E? Okay. Now, here, if I just consider y-axis and x-axis like this, and how the electric field direction, electric field is along x-axis only. Yes. Electric field is along x-axis. And if you want to bring the charge from one position to another position along a line which makes an angle 60 degrees with x-axis, and how much distance it was moved? I think it was moved 2 meters distance. 2 meters distance. And finally, you have to calculate potential, electric field intensity. Of course, work also was given. Work or potential difference, something given. Energy was given. Okay. Okay. So in this particular case, see this. Work is nothing but, here work is nothing but potential difference into charge. And any information given for work, of course, work was already given. Charge given, yes, 0.2 coulomb given. So what is the potential difference here? That is nothing but W by Q. That is 4 joules by 0.2 coulomb. It will be 20 volt. Potential difference will be 20 volt. What is the relation between electric field intensity and potential difference? Potential difference V equal to E into E bar dot dr bar. In that particular case, this is E into dr cos theta. So this will be E value we don't know. Potential difference we know here. 20 equal to E into dr means 2 meters distance was distance is 2 meters here, and cos theta, that is cos 60 degrees. That is the angle between the path of the particle and x-axis or electric field. So finally E equal to 20 by 2 cos 60 degrees. That will be 10 by cos 60 will be half only. So finally 20 Newton per coulomb. And finally this will be 20 Newton per coulomb. So just the particle was moved along another direction, not in the same direction of electric field. Then you have to take E bar dot dr bar, that is E into dr cos theta. So finally we'll get the answer 20 Newton per coulomb. Next, question number 15. A charge of 20 microcoulomb is situated at the origin of XY coordinate system. The potential difference between 2 points 5a, 0 and minus 3a, 4a. So here a coordinate system is taken. Let me consider this is x-axis and this will be the y-axis, and at origin, what is the amount of charge placed here at origin? That is 20 microcoulomb. And they're asking us the potential difference between the points 5a, 0. X component is 5a and y component is 0. That means somewhere here the point is. Only there is x component. That means it is along x-axis, and minus 3a comma 4a, and x component is minus 3a and y component is 4a. So this point in second quadrant, minus 3a comma 4a. And first you calculate what is the distance between these 2 points. That is, this is origin 0 comma 0. Distance will be, distance between 2 coordinate points will be root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus root over y2 minus y1 whole square. That will be here 5a is the answer. And here the distance will be, so root over 3a whole square plus 4a square, this also will be 5a. That means from this particular charge, both the points are at same distance, whatever may be the direction. If they are at same distance, potential always remains same only, no? So here potential and here potential. At these 2 points, potential remains same. If potential remains same at 2 points, potential difference will be 0. And the potential difference in this case will be 0. So these are the solutions for the questions of CAE 1. Okay, thank you.